Dealing with a narcissistic parent is hard in general, but it becomes harder when you have to deal with them at a family event, a family situation where they have to keep their social image intact and look better than the rest of the people present. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissist abuse recovery professional, and today I'll be giving you 5 tips to deal with a narcissistic parent at any family situation or a social situation where you and they are both involved. Before we begin, if you're someone who is new to this channel or you have been watching my videos and have not subscribed yet, I strongly recommend subscribing by pressing that subscribe button and pushing that bell icon so that you stay updated with everything that I post here about narcissism. Number 1, expect criticism beforehand and prepare yourself for it. It's not a new thing to be criticized by a narcissistic parent, but in a social situation where it comes to their image, how they look, how other people see them, the attention that they get, they have to be the best. Which means at the same time, they feel the most insecure in these moments. And that leads to them being 10 times more narcissistic than what they are generally. And when they are this narcissistic, this concerned about their image, you are going to be seen as an object that has to play a part in maintaining this image. And if you fail, which in their eyes you would, in any way, you are going to get their criticism and their punishment. So regardless of how much you try to look perfect, wear the perfect dress, talk with the specific people that they want you to talk with, or look a certain way, talk a certain way, be a certain way, it would still not be enough. And you would still get the comments, you did this, you didn't do that, you brought me disgrace, blah, 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 blah. Your key responsibility or your point of awareness would be to not internalize those criticisms and understand that these are pure projections. These are the most honest confessions of how they feel about themselves. So do not internalize it and deflect it the moment they start criticizing you. Focus on the fact that this is also going to end. This moment where you feel stuck with them and you cannot escape, which could be quite traumatic, this is also going to end. In these situations, it's very easy to fall prey to the mindset that I'm stuck, I cannot escape, and you can feel overwhelmed, and that can trigger many trauma responses around them. Meaning you can start fawning, fluffing, all those flight and freeze stuff. But you have to understand that this is going to end, and you are going to exit the situation regardless of how bad it is in the middle. So focusing on that thought would help you just carry yourself out through this situation, this difficult situation where you are forced to stay, and then it will help you to stay focused, to keep you going throughout, to maintain your integrity and minimize the damage as much as possible. Number 3 is stay low-key and avoid conflict. Narcissistic parents are known for triggering their children's buttons and to just extract emotional supply out of them, be it negative supply or positive supply. So they love drama. You and I both know that they thrive on conflict. They want chaos. So what is suggested at this moment is avoid conflict, minimize responses or reactions if they try to push your buttons, because that gives them the actual power over you. So stay low-key, hide yourself a little bit out of their eyes, unless being in their eyes means that you are more safe, but try to avoid conflict, try to avoid being seen as much as you can. Number 4, I cannot emphasize on this point enough, and I have been talking about this for a while now, and I have talked about this in so many videos, so many questions that were asked. Keep yourself regulated. Keep your nervous system regulated. Because if you are in a dysregulated state and in a survival state, where you do not have access to your executive functioning, which is the prefrontal cortex, the evolved part of your brain, you are going to act out of survival. Meaning it would be easy for you to just snap out, get irritated to the extent that you start, being very angry and raging out. So it's very important to keep yourself regulated, to be in the present moment and understand what is going on. Otherwise, you are going to live in a state of perceived threat. Perceived threat means preparing yourself for a danger that is yet to happen or that is not happening. So keep yourself regulated as much as you can. I am going to give an example and this might help you. In this example, I am using the word dog. In no case I am comparing humans with dogs. It is just a metaphor. So let's imagine you are in a situation where you have to sit in front of a pit bull, a very dangerous one. But then you are at a safe distance and this pit bull is tied with chains. How would you maintain yourself in the situation? How would you stay regulated? You would relax your body in the moment as you're sitting on the chair, knowing that the pit bull isn't harming you yet. It might, could, or would harm you in the future, but it's not doing it right now, and it's chained. This way, you have to understand that you have to be in the present moment and stay relaxed, vigilant, relaxed, aware, but not live already the worst thing that might happen. This would help you tremendously. Number 5, avoid conversations as much as you can. It's not just about conflict, it's about overall conversations with them directly. Because you are going to be the scapegoat in the party. Maybe it's not just your parent, it's your whole family that would target you and treat you like a bin. So avoid contact, avoid conversations, and try to grey rock if they try to extract those emotions from you. Try to be boring. Try to be in touch with other people who you know are safe to be in touch with if they are there. So stay in touch with those, talk with those, but avoid the direct conversations with your family and more importantly, your narcissistic parent. This would avoid you getting targeted, belittled, humiliated. Because in these situations, it is highly likely that they would try to target you in one or the other way. I hope today I was able to help you understand and learn how to deal with a narcissistic parent when you are involved in a family situation with them. I'll talk with you very soon. Till then, let the healing begin.